Welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor, and oh my goodness have I had a time of it. Between the last episode and this episode, I've just tried to kind of expand a little bit and just move things forward, just a kind of a little bit, and my goodness, the problems I've had, food, people dying and all kinds of things. I don't know if I had it easy in my last not episode, my last series, because everything went smoothly, but well, with the exception of a couple of things. But this one is really testing me, and I don't know if it's because I've expanded a bit quicker with regards to some of the more advanced houses. And as you can see, we've got quite a few of them in now with the fancy homewares. I've been trading for those. I'm not currently producing them, but I really like how they fit together. Even though you get the odd one that's kind of a little bit bigger, but even in England you get that, so that's kind of cool. I'm happy with that. And here we go, this is kind of what I'm doing in these corners. Even put a cat in, look at that. The cat that doesn't move. But yeah, these are some of the new things we've got. I've made these planters impassable, so people have to, as you can see, walk around them rather than go through them. The only downside to that is I can't put plants in here. Now this bush is one of the ghost objects, so it'll allow me to do it, but if we go into kind of like these ones here, it will not let me do it at all, which is a shame because that's what I plan to do. I could stop them being impassable and then kind of get flowers in here. I'm not too sure, because I think that might actually look nice. Let me know what you think. Maybe not reeds. Yeah, let me know what you think. And I just hate it when they walk through things that they shouldn't, but for the sake of it looking nice, it might be worth it. And we've obviously put a couple of lights in there as well. As I said, food is the main problem. I've started clearing this area. I'm going to make this farmland just outside the town, because I know we have the dock area over here, which we're going to do. We've got the town, so we can kind of expand the town this way a little bit. I think we're going to leave that mountain in, so we could put some stuff here. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Loads of yellow. People just seem to drop dead in kind of big groups, but we know that happens. But some of it's starvation, and I'll go into that in a second. So yeah, farmland, fishery stuff. We might do some more lake stuff here. As you can see, I've got another fisher dock there. Still not keeping up though. Right, now if we come over here, this is where a lot of my problems have come from. Now we have food, and this family has a little bit of food, so I'm not too sure why they're starving. But be very careful with these, because if you don't do it right, what I had, and I wasn't watching, and my homeless people was going up and starvation was happening, is they would come in and then they wouldn't leave. The same here, because they would walk into here, go to there, and because I didn't have another path coming off, they didn't want to go back through the market, so I had to put this extra path in. So I've put a few extra roads here, there and everywhere, and it seems to flow much better now. But literally there was about 50 people just stuck in here, homeless, because they would go in and wouldn't come back out. So make sure from the shoreline that you have like a constant pathway, and don't take for granted that even though it looks like they can walk through a building such as this, well, maybe not that one, but the market one, doesn't mean they actually will do it. What's that one? Black lung from inhaling too much thick smoke. Well, that's an interesting one. Right, I don't get why this person is starving. He's got fisheries either side of him. A lot of my problems seem to stem from this kind of waterside property. Let's put one in there. Right, is this food? It will be. No? Yes? Cream. Eggplant, lettuce. Well, we can take some lettuce. Peas. We'll take the eggplant. I bought some rice earlier as well, but I guess in their starvation they ate it. But that was going to be for my kind of my rice field. Well, it's not a field, it's on water. I think they're called paddy fields. Could be wrong. Actually, I don't think will I have enough. Yes, plenty. Plenty, Vapor. You have plenty. Come on, learn maths. Should do that in my spare time. Not that I have much of it. as you can tell, because I haven't made much videos recently. It's been so hectic, and I apologise. I do intend to make some more frequently. God, we're getting plenty of animals. Right, so after that 5 minutes worth of talking, and food is kind of stable now. Let's just quickly check this. How much have we got in it? Well, we started to get reeds now, so this will soon come in. So we'll take another 2 of those. Where's this starvation? Gatherer. The irony of it. You're a gatherer, but you're starving. It's just because we don't have much kind of floating around now. I don't quite get what's going on, because we have so many fish. How much are we actually producing? So you died of starvation. We don't be needing this. This is not what we want. Okay, so we're not producing quite enough. I'm wondering if it's where I have things like tinneries, because food is constantly moving rather than just being somewhere they can go and pick it up. I don't know. There's not much I can do about it at the moment, and I'm not going to build loads of fisheries. I could put another gatherer in, I suppose. Where's a gatherer? We could put one down here, seeing as I'm not physically using this space at the moment. So if we put one there, one I'm not really using this space either. So we'll chuck in another one there. That's surely to add a couple of thousand to the food, just while I concentrate on the farm. So, crop fields. Right, I'm thinking kind of more bakeries, kind of this side. And you know, in the last series I did some bakeries as well. So I'm just going to start with some fields. I will be moving this as well at some point. Let's have a look. I can't remember the size to do these now. What's going to look good? 14 by 20 will look quite nice, I think. Reserve of food is low, I know. Tell me something I don't know. 14 by 20. Might leave a gap onto another one. And then the same again. We won't be short of any logs once we've done this. That's for sure. Okay. I'm just going to put a dirt road in for the moment. We'll just connect that to here. We run one along here as well. The plus side of actually doing kind of what we're doing at the moment is they're going to clear the trees, and they will pick up. God, they will pick up any kind of food that's laying around anyway. So what else do we need? We're going to need somewhere for them to put all the stuff. Now, grain silo is probably going to be the best bet, isn't it? Let's put 2 of these in for the moment. As you know, I like to decorate, so I'm trying to kind of plan forward. I'm trying to think what it is I want to actually do. So we need to grow this first anyway. Reserve of food is low. Yes, yes. And we won't be able to make any bread straight away, so... Right, large windmill. A small windmill. Okay, so you don't actually need the cloth anymore for those. A watermill. Do you know what? Oh, that looks like a new model as well. I'm sure it was bigger than that last time. I like the idea. As soon as we've got the kind of water kind of in here, as much as I like the actual windmills, I think we might go with these though. And I'm probably going to put a couple of these in. Do you put them right next to each other? Now let's separate them a tiny bit. Put one there as well. So obviously they'll grow it, they'll grind it, it'll go in here, and then we can kind of think about bakeries. Right, so we'll let that kind of get on with what it's doing. So really we only need another 2 of those fancy homewares now to finish off this kind of little bit. Yeah, 210, how much do we need? Might actually be okay. Oh, getting very close to anyway, okay. So it'd be nice to have that done, and then I can start decorating the inside of there. if all my people don't die of starvation. Okay, potato seeds. Let's have a quick look. I'm pretty sure that we got potato seeds. I could be wrong. Peaches, potatoes. Okay, corn. We've got. We could take some stuff for orchards, I suppose. Maybe some apple seeds. Yeah, let's take them. If I can afford it. Oh, yeah. Cool, I forgot how much they're worth. Can't remember who it was that suggested pottery to trade. It's definitely worth it. 180. Okay. I guess some of you must be screaming when I'm like, come on, it's 200. Work it out. It's simple. Trust me, it's not. Not for me anyway. Right, I started clearing this area because remember we had the graveyard that wasn't using half of it. So we're going to try and do it a slightly different way and see what happens. So I've already relaid the road. And I think, wait a minute, where was my wall? So the new wall will be going there. I'm hoping I've done that right. No, I won't have. Let's get, I'm sure. Problem is, once you place a graveyard, if you do it wrong, you have to wait for all the gravestones to move. Otherwise it won't work. Unless I was just going to place that right against the wall, which I might be doing. Oh, let's just try it and see what happens. We got plenty of tombstones now. My God, I've been killing these poor people. Right. So corn. We'll put 2 people in there. What have I just done? Oh, okay. 2. Do you know when you've not done certain things for a while, it does kind of go out of your mind. So what other things have we got? Strawberries, potatoes, herbs, broccoli. I could do some other farms as well, you know. This one's almost done. I think once we can start making bread, it's going to be fantastic. I need to invest in some cows as well, some dairy cows. Although we have got those pens that is producing a small amount of milk. I've got 2 of them. So they're doing something for us. And we do have the dairy here, which is making cheese, which is really good for us. And I've also added another meat tinnery in. I'm not starving at the moment, which is great. Ooh. Problem is the things I'm trading I'm not making enough of. So in the past I'm used to being able to literally probably buy everything that's in here. So I will have to work on that. Might even keep this window open, you know. 564. Let's take that. And we'll chuck that up there. Yeah. I think we've got quite a lot of cotton now. What on earth has happened here? I'm guessing that's something to do with what we've done over here. 1 person. Oh, sorry, it's going to be 2 people. It's going to be 2. There's corn, there's there. 1, 2. Be very careful with these things, because we need those herbs. Although the health is quite good, but obviously from a trading point of view. Now, what was I saying? Cotton. So this is making cloth for us. Now I think if I sort my inventory, whoops, by quantity, I've got an awful lot of cotton. Not too bad on cloth, so I might actually trade out some of that cotton. We might put it into this one, because they're producing far more than we're actually using at the moment. So let's just put 1,000 in there for now. Keep that there so I don't close it. How are we doing over here? Excellent, you can go. That means we'll get that final house built as well. Our food is coming up nicely now, look at that. Finally. The panic is over. And all it took was some fisheries. I'm kind of liking how this is going. Now I'm tempted. What have we got? Have we got like a... See, the inn and garden might be too big. Yeah, it is a little bit. We've got a tavern. That's a really nice looking building. That's a new one. Don't like the small one so much. Pub kitchen. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, we might have to do that one. Curing bone. What does that actually need? I think we can build that. I know some of these can be turned into things like that, but I think one of these is over here, isn't it? Yeah. The only problem is once you do it, you can't turn it back. So once it's upgraded into one, it's stuck as one. That's nice. So we just need somewhere here. But with it being a school, I might just do a playground or something here. I'll put some markets, little market stalls in here maybe. Oh, the possibilities. Right, so we need 2 people in here to make corn. 1, 2. Right, so we'll let them build up the corn first before I set the bakeries in. A minute, they won't. Will they put that in there? They probably will. I think they put flour as well. I'm running a bit short on lumber. The other thing is as well, as much as I'm harvesting logs, it's getting used so quick. Let's have a look. They're not really doing much. Considering the area, there is a couple of things in their way, but how about the one out here that's got no road or anything to it? See, they're not producing that much. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know, that seems a little bit nerfed, for the lack of a better term. I forgot about those extra gatherers huts I built. That could be where that food has come from. Oh, we've got a hardwood forester as well. I cleared the old ones out, so these trees here are all hardwood. Maybe that food is coming from those gatherers huts. That could be what it is. Yep. Oh well. As long as we fix the problem. Anyway, so hardwood fancy furniture. So we can actually build that. So we'll do that, which will stop using some of our logs. So that then allows us to get towards this point of doing these things. Now, yeah, we need pewterware and silverware, but we will get to that shortly. We're kind of going in the right direction. Now, I'm very happy with this over here so far. Now, if you look in here as well, this nice little boat. It's not. I just thought it kind of fitted next to the fishing dock. Put my teeth in. The fishing dock. I will be putting more boats in at some point. But I do kind of like how these work. I don't want to make it too big. I might expand it out a little bit more. Maybe another fishery or 2 out here. Yeah, maybe 1 here and 1 here. And I might kind of call it a day for that area. And kind of we'll finish off the key wall sort of thing. Because, like I said, I want to put more key walls across this side as well. It's quite... We've got mountains here, so I can do a really big industry. And I can put bridges across to kind of link it all together. Although I probably can do one across that, I won't. So, while I have these tiny little islands, I'll do them across. But yeah, I'm getting really excited actually about the possibilities, because the previous series, it was really, I thought it was really good, the things that we could do. But with all the extra things they've added now, the possibilities are just even more endless. The question is though, will they make another version of Colonial Charter? And if they do, what will they do next? I mean, I say that this one isn't even officially released yet, but I don't know. I can't help but ponder to myself, where could they go with it next? And I don't see them completely kind of remodeling everything and making it, I don't call it more futuristic or a different time, because I think that would be a lot of work, but they just seem to keep coming up with all these different ideas. I've got to be careful here because although we don't get winter as such, the people we've got, maybe I should do it to this one. Is it pickup? Wait, enable farmers take harvest to storage default. Disabled. Yeah. I know somebody will probably tell me to change that, so I'll do it now. And then the spare labourers I've got, which isn't a lot at the moment, should come and pick it up off the field. That means my farmers can just keep chopping away at it. And it saves having tons and tons of farmers. Which it might be kind of too late for that this season. I've got to be careful with my tools as well. Although it's going to be dangerous, I kind of need to upgrade this. Should we do a country smithy? I've not done that one yet. It's the same thing. Let's upgrade to that one. That'll give us some more tools. How are we doing for iron? Oh, we're still making it. I don't want any more seeds at the moment. That's cool. Who's that? Who's not got that? The blacksmith. Right, here we go. So what does this need? So canteen and water, which we don't make, but I think we can, can't we? So I'll go and have a look at that in a second. So pub meals. Oh, fish and chips. Do you know what? I think we have to do that, and that's purely on the basis I'm English. But the part of England I'm from, although we have fish and chips, it would probably be pie and chips. So something slightly different. And sweet chicken, deer and mash. Oh, there's no pie. That's ridiculous. Well, we've got the fish. We haven't got the potatoes just yet. But canteen and water. I wonder. Because I know we have quite a bit of tin kind of lingering around. Oh, we have a lot of... Wait a minute. What is this silver stuff then? I'm guessing that is the tin. So, where's the building that makes? It's this one, isn't it? Yep. Let's switch this back on. I don't know if that's classed as food or a luxury. What? Oh, it's a luxury. Okay. Well, we won't have that too high. Let's set it to 300 for the moment, and we'll turn that on. That then means we need one of the new buildings, and where is it? Oh, it's right there in the end. The water tower. Now I may as well put this kind of next door. It's a nice little structure. Yeah, I think we'll put it in here as well. It's not going to look too out of place. I don't actually know the purpose of luxuries. Do they just improve happiness? Probably. But we're quite full. Right, so we're starting to make some flour. How much should we actually produce from that? Okay, that's quite a lot. And these guys... That one's started. Again, another problem here is possibly going to be homes. Because I've not actually... I don't want to say I've not built any extra homes. But I've not kind of put any nearby, so... I'm just wondering to myself if these people are travelling 1,000,000 miles. Let's have a look. Okay, they're not traveling. Oh no, it's not too bad. I can live with that somewhat. So what do we need next? We need bakeries. That'll be that one, the one that looks like a loaf of bread. Although, as you can see, we're getting these dying off things. Oh wow, look at that. That is a new building. And they've got all of the, I can see all the French sticks and all the bloomers and all the various types of loaves on the front. That is a nice building, and I'm sorry, but that has to go in here. I was going to put it out here, because on the old model it didn't look like anything that would fit inside a town, but I think that will fit in there absolutely perfectly. Oh, wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. That was a nice surprise. Maybe I should have gone through the models, but I kind of like the idea as we get to them, we see them, and then it's like, oh wow, you know, we wasn't expecting that. That's a nice surprise. But on that note, I'm going to leave it right there. So until next time, as always, take care.